In this video, we'll go over phrasal verbs with the verb buy and phrasal verbs with the verb sell. So grab a notebook and let's get started. Our first phrasal verb is to buy up, and this means to buy large amounts of something or all of it that is available. For example, the company bought up the surrounding land to expand its warehouse, and the firm buys up abandoned shopping malls and converts them into apartments. The phrasal verb buyout has two main definitions. The first is to pay money to your business partner so that you can control all of a business you previously owned together. For example, after years of successful collaboration, Dave decided to buy out his business partner to have full control over their joint venture. A joint venture is a business entity created by two or more parties and has shared ownership, shared returns, shared risks, and shared governance. My second sentence says, the company's CEO negotiated a deal to buy out the majority shareholders, allowing her to steer the business in a new direction. The second definition of buyout is to pay a person or organization the rest of an amount of money that has been promised in a contract so that someone can leave or be forced to leave their job early. For example, the company decided to buy out the CEO's contract, providing him with a substantial sum of money to step down from his position. The phrasal verb buy into has two main definitions. The first is to buy part of a business, especially in order to get control of it. My first sentence says, the investor decided to buy into the small company by acquiring a significant stake or ownership, giving them substantial control over its operations. And my next sentence says, the corporation sought to enter a new market and decided to buy into an established local company in that industry. Our second definition of buy into is to start to do something that a lot of other people are doing, or to believe something that a lot of other people believe. For example, with the rise of social media influencers, many individuals buy into the products they promote and believe they will achieve similar results. My next sentence says, many young entrepreneurs are buying into the trend of starting online businesses. Our phrasal verb buy off has one main definition, and that's to pay someone so that they do not cause you any trouble. We can also use the phrasal verb pay off instead. For example, I'll buy off the safety inspector so we won't get reported. And my next sentence says, the gang bought off several cops so they would ignore their illegal operations. Our phrasal verb to sell out has two main definitions. The first is to sell all of the items available. For example, the concert tickets sold out within minutes of being released. And my next sentence says, the local bakery's pastries always sell out early in the morning due to high demand. Our second definition of sell out is to do something that shows you no longer have the same moral principles that you used to have. For example, the left-leaning politician sold out when he accepted a large donation from a corporation that most of his supporters despise. And my next sentence says, despite saying he would never act in a superhero movie, the actor sold out when offered a large sum of money to play the lead villain in the upcoming film Captain Italy in the Multiverse of Mobsters. The phrasal verb sell off means to sell something quickly and for a low price, usually because you need money. My first sentence says, in order to pay off his debts, he decided to sell off his large comic book collection. And my second sentence says, the family sold off most of their furniture before moving to another state. Thank you for watching. I hope at least one of these phrasal verbs were new to you. Try to use one the next time you are speaking with someone in English or down below in the comments. See you in the future.